Hi, welcome to Tuesday's English lesson. So Tuesday, the 23rd of February. Your English learning objective, exactly the same as yesterday. I can write to entertain. So like I said to you yesterday, you are writing different sections of your saga each day. You wrote the introduction yesterday. Today you are writing the middle section. And the middle section is where your plot develops. And it could become more complicated. More intricate layers of the characters and storyline become clear. Secret intentions and or relationships start to surface. And it says, as conflict arises, tension adds to the saga. So the main body of your saga is what you're going to be writing today. So the first thing I'd like you to do is look back, refer to your plan. So what do you want to happen next? And how can it follow on from your introduction? So pause the video here, have a look at your plan and have a look at the next step that you think is going to happen in your saga. Right, now you've done that and you're clear with the path that you want your saga to take, I'd like you to read back through your introduction again. Now your saga needs to flow smoothly from the introduction to the middle. So you need to look at that last point that you were writing yesterday in your introduction, and you're going to use that to begin your first point of your middle section. Now there are two really good examples that you can look at. So Thor and his mighty hammer. So you can have a look at that. Now remember, I identified the introduction, the middle and the conclusion for you with italics, underlining and in bold. So today we're focusing on that underlined section. So have a look at that and look at how it links from one to another. That will help you. And the shared write, which again I will show you on the next few slides, that will help you as well. Okay, and you need to see how they flow seamlessly from one section to another. So this is the shared write. Now this is the introduction, and then this is the middle. So again, if I get my mouse to work here, you're talking here, you've got Bjorn to take one of the buildings and make him watch as they emptied the food stores, stole all the livestock, and even take some of the villagers as slaves. Bjorn knew that he would not last the winter without this food. He vowed he would take revenge on these beastly men and free his friends from captivity. So that was the end of your introduction yesterday. And then if I just highlight exactly that in the beginning section of your middle, once the men had ravaged the village and left, the population started to emerge from the hiding places. As soon as he was untied, Bjorn immediately went home to collect his trusty bow. And then it continues. So it goes from one section to another really smoothly. It's not just disjointed in any way. So pause the video here, and if you haven't looked at Thor and his mighty hammer yet, look at that and the examples, and look at the shared write too, so that you can see what is expected of you with your writing. Right, so now you know exactly what we mean by that. I'd like you to, again, pause the video in a second, but write the middle section of your saga using your plan to help you. You can use the shared write and Thor and his mighty hammer to help you with some examples and to support you, and you can magpie some of those ideas. So pause the video now and then come back when you've written that middle section of your saga. Right, and exactly like yesterday, we'd like you to edit and improve that middle section now. Okay, so check with your writing, make the necessary adjustments, and then think about the best way to do this. And there's some examples here for you, some suggestions. You could ask someone to read your saga to you so you can hear if it is unclear. So if it doesn't sound how you thought it did when you were writing it, then you know you need to edit to make it do so. You could read your saga to somebody else. You could ask yourself if you've been ambitious with your vocabulary. When you check your spellings, you could start at the end of your writing and read each word out of sequence. So start right at the end, the last word that you wrote, look at it and see if it's spelt correctly. And then do you notice any errors? And then you could edit and improve those if you saw that there were some mistakes. And then exactly like yesterday, I've just given you some examples here of how you could go about editing your work, jotting down any notes or any alternatives around the outside look. I'm not going to go through these with you now, but you can have a look at them in front of you. You should have them in front of you, and you can see exactly what I mean with that. I think there's one more. There we go. So that's what we want you to do today. So write that middle section and then edit and improve in the end. And then you'll have your conclusion to write tomorrow. So really looking forward to seeing what you're producing. Obviously, email if you have any questions, but enjoy writing your saga. Okay, I'll see you on the screen again tomorrow. Okay, take care. Bye.